All right, so I figured I would record. Hopefully the volume's not all fucked up. Hey, that's really cool. My audio capture is peaking for some reason, even though I haven't changed anything. Let me go ahead and change some of the stuff here. Is that better? That's not peaking as much. I don't want to be too quiet. I'll turn the game sound down just a little bit too. I don't think I've ever recorded anything and had it actually have the audio set up properly in the first video, and I'm not about to start, so I wanted to record blueprints here because it's pretty highly regarded, and I really enjoyed being able to capture my playthrough for Oberdin and Animal Well and other such games, so I figured I'd capture blueprints here as well. I'm only gonna be able to get a little bit of time in, but I thought I'd give it a shot. Love me some puzzling. Give me the puzzles.
I, Herbert S. Sinclair of the Mount Holly Estate at Reddington, do publish and declare this instrument my last will and testament, and hereby revoke all wills and codicils heretofore made by me. I give and bequeath to my grandnephew, Simon P. Jones, son of my dear niece, Mary Matthew, all of my right, title, and interest in and to the house and land which I own near Mount Holly. The above provision and bequest is contingent on my aforementioned grandnephew discovering the location of the 46th room of my 45-room estate. The location of the room has been kept a secret from all the staff and servants of the manor, but I am confident that any heir worthy of the Sinclair legacy should have no trouble uncovering its whereabouts within a timely manner. Should my grandnephew fail to uncover this room or provide proof of his discovery to the executors of my will, then this gift shall lapse. In witness whereof I have hereunto set my hand this 18th day of March, 1993. Herbert S. Sinclair.
It's got some mood. So I wonder if I have a day limit, if I have to do this in a certain number of days. I know it's a roguelike. I know very little about this game, actually, other than it's good, and people like it, and it's a good puzzle game. And I basically received enough positive feedback from folks to kind of just go with that. So, so the first thing, of course, you need to do when you're solving a mystery of a giant mansion is to leave the mansion and go elsewhere. They don't teach you that in secret school. Oh, okay. So I will at some point be able to enter from this side. Neat. I imagine it's like a shortcut for, like, you get a certain amount of progress and you can go through that way. The grounds. It was in the bird bath. Let's see. I'm just kicking the tires, as it were, testing the limits on things here. That's a cool mountain. That's a cool mountain. I like that. Man, I do love me some mountains, though. IRL. Big fan of mountains. Huge fan. I see you. I see you, little bird. and those birds. Okay, so there's a bunch of... Is this the sort of like supposed to be where you normally enter in from, and then we got some other spaces here. Okay. Is this where I'm staying? The campsite. Okay. Got it. So this is where where I'm staying at. Neat. Figure I'll just do a little look-see here. But yeah, I didn't know anything about this game. Oh, cool, orchard. Can I go in eventually at some point? Ooh, I can. Once I have... Ooh. Okay, I'll keep an eye out for a combo that would let me go into the orchard. I mean, I think it's pretty clear from the other games I've recorded that I just... You know, I like a good mysterious puzzle game. I like some deductive reasoning skills. There's a mine also. Okay, so we got a mine, we got an orchard, we got, I don't know, whatever you call the backyard area, and we got the manor. I'm gonna treat this kind of like, I don't know. I'm gonna assume that there's. Oh, I didn't even see this door. I'm gonna assume that there's significance to things that might not seem significant at first, which is sort of the style of, you know, very like The Witness and that kind of puzzle. I've heard this was apparently described as like evoking feelings of Obra Dinn, which is obviously is a very good. Maybe it's just certain mechanics though. Oh, okay, I see then. Is there a zoom button? Actually, kind of curious. Oh, it's got my number of footsteps. What is that in the top left? I just noticed it. I absolutely. Oh, is that my like days left? Maybe. I don't want to call it a day. Room directory, game settings. I just want to double check controls. View. There's. Oh, that's it. Okay, cool. Room directory. Got it. Aha. Right. So I do know that this is like the rooms shift around, and so it's like I have to uncover each of the rooms here. Got it. But yeah, I've heard this described as like being Obra Dinn-like, or like having some feeling, evoking some feeling of Obra Dinn. Maybe it's just the first-person puzzle component of it. I'll probably need a light in here to figure out whatever's significant there. I also heard Slay the Spire, but I guess that's just like picking one of 3 at the end of a run, which I never actually played Slay the Spire. I'm sure I would like it. I just... The neurodivergent brain decided I wasn't going to play it yet. Got a cool fountain. Yeah, but like I'm trying to keep my eye out for like, are there going to be things that are significant that I don't realize are significant? Like, for instance, the pattern of the steps here at the bottom is not repeating, from what I can tell. So it's very likely that there could be information encoded in here. I mean, I think I have my playthrough of Animal Well in here, right? So this is the kind of thing that like you start to notice if like, oh, this was very, very intentionally not done as a repeating pattern. Let me double check actually. No, it's definitely not a repeating pattern. It's not even like repeating between the rings here either, as far as I can tell. Like it's not reused for the rings. So there's potentially some data encoded in there, and I don't know what it is, and I don't know how to do it yet. So I'm going to go into the mansion. I think I've looked enough at stuff on the outside, but I thought I'd give it a look-see. We've got... Yeah, like, since I kind of don't know what the game is about yet, I kind of just want to, like, really dig into everything. Oh, this is neat. Yeah, okay, so we've got again, more pieces of information here. Got 2 busts. I see that we have a Queen of Diamonds on the left and an Ace of Spades on the right. This is the antechamber. Oh, the entrance hall. Got it. Type permanent. Blueprint. Got it. Okay, so we've got a painting, which is neat. The time is... Is the clock moving? It is advancing. Okay, so the timing... Ah, okay. So the top left is... Is that number of rooms? Ah, that might be number of rooms I've visited in this run so far. This day. Oh, yeah, I should probably do some things here. Blueprint. Mount Holly Blueprint. This will serve as a useful map and inventory log during your adventure. You may access it by pressing tab. Ah, okay. Oops. Well, oh, I see. So I could click on that. And then maybe I, like, get pieces and I move them together to try and... Because I'm trying to get to the antechamber, I guess. which maybe leads me to room 46. Simon! I'm not going to do a voice. Welcome to Mount Holly. You may not remember, but I have fond memories of your many visits here as a young boy, and I hope these rooms provide you with as much amusement as it did in those lost summer days. By the time you read this, I will assume you are fully aware of my last wishes and all the details of the bequest. Please do not mistake my intentions in giving you this challenge as a lack of confidence. I assure you nothing could have been further from my mind when I chose you as my heir. With that said, there are a few ground rules of this commission covered in the fine print of my will that I feel I should bring to your attention. No tools or items may be brought onto the estate from the outside. Tools and items found on the estate may not be taken off the estate. You may not stay overnight. I don't suspect that any of these stipulations should prove as a proven impediment for someone as resourceful as yourself, but it is very important to me that you, quote, start fresh each morning and not rely on the successes of a previous day. One final word of advice. Do not assume the rooms you find today will be the same rooms that you find tomorrow. These grounds have provided me a home for the last half century, and even I am uncertain of which room lies beyond any particular door. Your grandmother used to say, don't go where the path leads, abandon the path and go where you want it to lead. With all my love and best wishes, best of luck, Herbert S. Sinclair. Okay, so that's just there. Got it. Great. So we've got like a thing over the door here, which kind of reminds me a little bit of the design of... I really wish there was a zoom function, just because it's like... I'm looking at stuff. I want to look closer at stuff. But it kind of reminds me of the design of the spade a little bit. Nah, just because they're both pointy. This kind of looks like an ink pen also. Oh, and I believe it's Mount Holly, so that would make sense that those are holly leaves, and probably what it's designed for. We could start by going on the left. We could start by going on the right. We could start by going in the middle. Do a good old-fashioned hang-a-louie here. Ah, select a room to draft. Okay, got it. So this is where the sort of roguelike component of it goes. Interesting. Whenever you enter this room, gain 2 footprints. Okay, so I assumed going into a room consumes footprints, and so having something to regain is nice, getting items is good, and a hallway, which is just passage between places. Okay, so I think bedroom is probably... I don't know anything about items yet, but regaining some of my sort of basic resource is probably a smart move, so doing a bedroom first is maybe not a bad call. Great. Okay, so going in here gives me some stuff. Got it. Got a picture of a lady, and she's got a moon necklace. Very, very pretty art. Very well done drawing, like the character styles. Picture of some rosary beads with... It kind of looks like a little puzzle piece. Like a little... It's got the little notch on it. Crowbar. I'm really looking forward to... Like, I guess I'm saying up front here, I'll be disappointed if the details of the rooms are not significant in some way. Like, if there's not information being conveyed here that as I go... Because I understand that this game has, like, a sort of a Metroidvania component to it, where, like, you as the player get better as you learn more about how the game operates. And so I'm kind of hoping that things like the fact that there's a crowbar picture here, and, you know, there's, like, the card pictures out there are significant bits of information that are useful, and I can learn to sort of read the spaces better to identify things. Ah, this is a neat little thing. Yeah, okay, I'll go ahead. Oh, the trunk is locked, so I need some kind of key. We've got, is this a postcard? Greetings from Reddington. Ah, a rank 1 bedroom, I notice. Let's go ahead and see. Where we go next? So I have 3 other rooms, so I can make a dead end and just, like, get stuff. This would get me a key, which maybe can open the chest behind me, and some of this money, too. I'm gonna do storeroom. I want to try out a bunch of different types of rooms here to get different things. Okay, so it's telling me, like, yeah, that I can pick things. I find things and I pick them up here. That's cool. So I got a little gem. I got a little key, and I see that this is, like, this kind of reminds me of a mattress, or, like, kind of like a card with 4 diamonds on it. We have another pawn in here, another chess piece. Picture of some stairs. Like, I understand that this is, I believe to some degree procedurally generated, so that, like, for instance, this room gets generated, but, like, what's in this picture frame is probably different every time. And I don't know if that's significant yet, or if that's just like to make things kind of mixed up. Yeah, I'm gonna. I mean, I don't know anything about what my resources do, so I might as well use them to gain some information. And I got a bunch of money for it. So if I had picked, like, for instance, the I assume these chests don't always just have coins in them, but, like, if I had picked from this door, if I had picked, like, the pantry or whatever it was that had, like, the 4 coins in it and an elbow, I would have gotten... I guess I would have gotten a forward path, so... but I would have gotten less money. So it seems like my choices are, like, I can create further... Oh, okay, yeah, here, I got it, the directory here, got it. I see. I can choose to create continued paths, which lets me sort of kind of keep going, or I can get dead ends, and the dead ends are going to give me some resources. So I want to be mindful not to create too many dead ends, because then I run out of paths to go. So I'll go ahead and open in this direction here. And I think this one I probably want to have some kind of proceeding. Den seems good because it's got multiple directions here. Corridor is always left unlocked. Ooh, did the other ones lock or something? I don't know what lavatory is all about, but it's like... Huh. I wonder if they're like... They're not telegraphing that there's like gems or keys or coins or anything in it, so I wonder what the lavatory would be for. I'm going to go with Den because I want to keep choices open right now, and, you know, the gem seems like a good idea. This is neat. Does this clock line up with this other clock? It does. I like that. That's a good little detail. That would bug the shit out of me otherwise. Cool picture of a tree. Yeah, all the clocks line up. Okay, probably because time is very vital here. Like, eventually I run out of time and I have to, like, depart. So, there's my gem. And I can't take items out, so I assume the gems and the money need to be used for something. Let's go ahead and let's fill in this room over here. I'll do a nook here because I get a key, and that seems like a good idea to pick up. I'll kind of work along the boundaries. Got this dog tag that has a picture of a 10 or a number 10 on it. Ah, here we go. What's this? A journey noteworthy. As you continue on your adventure, you may want to consider getting something to scribble down your notes and observations. A pad, scrap of paper, or perhaps most fittingly, a journal will prove to be an invaluable tool you'll not regret having beside you on your journey. That is no doubt actual advice for me as the player. I don't have anything immediately on me. I do have a bunch of scraps of paper here, though. Hold on. I got a pen. Got a piece of paper. Nope, that's not really blank. See, hold on, I do have blank paper over there. One moment. Okay, great. Nice sturdy cardstock. Okay, I feel like I should maybe... Let's see, how do I want to designate this? The information I probably want to keep is things about details in each room that I saw. So, like, let me go back here. And I don't care if I'm wasting time on this first run by, like... re-entering a room costs steps. Ah, okay, so I don't want to retraverse too much if I can help it. Understood. That might actually be the true time limit instead of, like, a time thing. So I know that, I want to keep track of details. I don't know if I care about the orientation of rooms relative to each other. So I'll be like, bedroom, crowbar, rosary. I know this is very compelling video content, but it's a puzzle game. Cut me some slack. There's a finger pointing down. Down finger. There's a postcard for Reddington. I'm just gonna grab a bunch of this stuff for now, like in notes, and then as time goes on, obviously I feel like I'll pick up more about what's most relevant to hang on to. So I will do that. Oh, the entryway. Entry hall has Queen of Diamonds and Ace of Spades. Okay. Yeah, I don't want to spend too much time backtracking, so we got the big clock here. Okay, these clocks all line up. The den has those two swan statues. It has a... Den has a picture of a tree, like a fir tree. Not F-U-R-F-I-R. And like a bobby pin. Cool. And then the nook. This is also good so that when I go back into these rooms, on a subsequent run, I can check what's different. Dog tag 10. Ah, there's the key. Ooh, and I saw pawns in certain rooms, and now I see a rook. I feel like I should notate what chess piece I saw in them. Den had I think it had a pawn. Can I peek back in there? Pawn, question mark. The bedroom definitely had one. I think. The storeroom did. Storeroom had stairs. And I think a pawn. I'll keep loose track of that next time I go through. Oh, and then there's like a book. Okay, so on to the next one. Spare room, closet. That'll give me 2 items. I don't know what the items are yet. I kind of don't want to burn. Well, I guess I could burn this into a dead end, and then because I still have 2 other paths I can build out. So let me do that. Okay. It had a gem, and it had sleep mask. The first time you enter each bedroom. Oh, okay, neat. With the sleep mask, get +5. Okay, cool. So the items are like little run-based modifiers so far, from what I'm seeing. That's neat. Okay, so I think that was the 2 items, right? I should give it another look-see just to make sure, because the gem feels like maybe not an item because it didn't have like a mechanic tied to it. But also, I don't see anything else in here that would be related to that. So I think that's it. So closet had... Does it have any chess pieces in here first? Let's determine that. I don't see any. Oh, I can really get off into the side here. That's neat. Closet. Closet had sleep mask. I'm not going to write that down. I'm just going to write down the picture info. So it's got like a... It's got a minecart. And it's got a... Automobile. Cool, okay. And this has some weird shapes in it. So first time I go into a bedroom with a sleep mask, I think I'm actually going to wait until I run into another bedroom, maybe. Instead of burning this right away. So is this going to work? Yeah, this would go into the... Oh, nice, it lets me do that. I am going to do this food for sale. Ooh, okay, let's do that. It has a gem requirement. Good to know. I have several gems. Let's check the menu here. Ah, neat. Okay, so yeah, gems translate to food options, which are recovery for your stamina, as it were. I could just do a banana. I kind of want to wait. I don't have to select it now. Chef salad would be great. Oh, for every green room. Ah, so the colors matter. Neat. Okay, cool. We've got a little scale here. That's fucked up. Those lines are not accurate in any way. Got a dog bowl. We got some food in jars. That's a cute little kitchen. That's a really nice oven. Yeah, I mean, it would tell me if there was like items or anything in here. So I think it's just that. Ah, the pictures. Okay, pictures in kitchen are. It really feels like the pictures are important somehow. So I'm gonna be a dummy, or maybe not a dummy, and I'm gonna write everything down. Bath and bat. Okay. Oh, interesting. So I'm noticing something here. Hold on, that was a picture. That was a picture. So bath and bat, mine car, well, automobile. I don't think that's right. Dog tag, buck, could have been deer, because buck is for males, but deer is the species. But fur and bobby pin don't seem to alliterate in any ways. The 2 cards only kind of alliterate. I just wondering if there's something there, the significance of it. I will go ahead and open this up and... Ooh, this is not good because I've basically like painted myself into a corner here. Do I have to select it? Oh no. So that's it. I am now fully boxed in. I'm gonna go ahead and do this and see, because maybe this like puzzle piece is important. And I didn't spend my gems, so I could now maybe get something from this. This is the black box. This is the black box. The black box is now... Ah, okay. Cool. Ooh, it's a puzzle. It's telling me there's a puzzle in here. That's neat. So there's this thing. One key, a component of the parlor game. Okay. Dear Herbert, it was a great honor receiving the invitation to dine at your estate with the Oldhams this Thursday. If I'm being frank, it had been quite a while since we had been seen in decent society, and we were beginning to worry that my wife's wit had lost its charm. I have no delusions that my company is rival to hers. If I can refresh your memory, we both spent much of that evening discussing our mutual love of games and puzzles, and I had mentioned to you a rather singular parlor game I had played some years back involving 3 boxes of different colors. You had pressed me to write with the particulars of this game when I found the time, and I have included with this letter all the details you'll need to share with guests should you be inclined to play this confounding game. Always yours, M. Lowry. There will always be at least one box which displays only true statements. There will always be at least one box which displays only false statements. Only one box has a prize within, the other 2 are always empty. Okay, so one is true, one is false, and the other one is unknown, I guess. Always be at least at least one box. Okay, so it's all true false stuff. So let's take a gander here. So this is the black box is clearly false. This is the black box is clearly false, and therefore the black box is not empty must be true because both of these are false statements. And since there has to be one chest that has a true statement on it, this must be the one with the true statement. Ta-da! I got the gems. Okay, so that was the reward. Sadly, now I do not have anything else I can do, as I have boxed myself into a corner, which is fine. And there goes the sleep mask triggering. So I had the steps, so I didn't run out of steps here. I ran out of timing, or I ran out of literally space to put stuff, which is all on me. So in the future, I want to make sure that I don't box myself in too much. Probably wanted to have something here that would have let me keep going and sort of like have multiple paths that I can kind of work with. I can see that the constraints here are, are challenging in that way. Let me go ahead and let's see. I'm going to actually not spend my gems here. I assume that I don't keep them onto the next day because it's run-based, right? So I will not keep the money. I will not keep the items. I won't keep anything that I've gathered so far. And I don't see anything else, so I will, I guess I'm just done with this day here. I can do something, call it a day. Great, so I'll do that. Tomorrow you'll awake to find the rooms of the state as well as your current inventory has been reset. Yeah, let me just double check, but I really don't think there's, nope, I am straight up, that's just fully dead ends, so I have to call it a day. That's fine. Call it. Right. That was a rather informative first day. Maybe not as much as it could have been, but that wasn't terrible. I did unlock, each of these rooms in my list here. Mount Holly, humble bungalow. I see. As I map out more and more of it, becomes more and more as a mansion. I found one. Great. Rank reached. I wonder what's going to influence my rank. I like the little exit sign. That's cute. Save and continue. Okay, so it sort of like gives you a chance to be like, okay, or do you want to do a day with your playtime here? Day 2, and we're back. Amongst this humble mansion bungalow. I probably should have been paying attention to if the flowers changed or not. Okay. Is this the same letter? Yes, it is. Okay, great. It's just reestablishing the rules. Okay. So the pictures in here are the same, which we kind of knew. I'll go ahead and build something out here. I'm going to go... So hallway, it seems like is... The benefit of that is that it's going to keep space open so that I can keep building onto it if I need to, but it's not going to give me items or anything. So, yeah, we'll go ahead and drop a hallway, and I also haven't gotten one yet, so that's good. Let me go ahead and... Oh, what's this? Doors in the West Wing are more likely to be locked. Oh, interesting. Oh, so the direction of travel. Oh, hey, check it out. So this is the same... These are the same pictures that were in this room last time. So I have a feeling that these pictures then will help designate what room within the mansion we're in. And so I'm wondering if there's significance there. I should get a piece of graph paper or something, or yeah, get a nice big piece of graph paper and write down what each of the picture symbols are that correspond to these rooms in case that becomes important later on. Let's see, I can make this a dead end if I want to, or a curve. Guest bedroom, that's nice. I haven't done that one. Breaker box. So I don't have any money yet. I'm not going to do food for sale. I kind of want to try out breaker box because I don't know what that does. Even though this is obviously very good. Let's do it. So it does something. Okay, we got pictures now. I definitely need to be keeping track of like where this stuff is. So it's not according to the room. The pictures are according to the location of the room within the mansion. So this is like, I don't know if we were going to... I can probably do this as like A, B, C, D, E, and then I'll start from the bottom. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That makes sense. So we'll say this is A1. A1 has the Flan and Dunes. And A2, I'm sorry, B2, B1, oh boy. B1 has the Crowbar and Rosary. Okay, there we go. And we got this breaker box in here, which I don't know what it does, and we're about to find out. Back indicators. Ah, interesting. Keycard entry system, I can turn it off. Toggling of breaker switches may result in unexpected loss of floor pan functionality. Okay, neat. Cabinet is unaffected. I can do something. I can turn the garage one on. And then there's some kind of puzzling here. Aha. Oh, okay. Keycard entry system. I haven't run into anything like this yet. I am tempted to just flip switches and see what happens, but I also... Yeah, I think it's probably better if I just flip the switches and see what happens and try and get some information instead of, like, saving them for, like, the right time. So I'm going to try the keycard entry system first and see what happens. What did that do? Oh, do I... Aha! No, do I only get one? No, okay. I was like, do I only get one access to the panel per, like, run-through or something? Okay, so I disabled the keycard entry system, and I have no idea what that did. Let's go ahead and put this in. I will do a... You know what? I'll do a lavatory. Even though it's blocking me in, I want to do a lavatory because I haven't gotten that room yet. So I want to try and, like, unlock as many of the rooms first to see what they're about. Yes, okay. So these are the pictures. So it's, this is B2. B2 is stairs and stars, maybe? I'll call it stars. Stairs and stars. Oh, it's really feeling like, is this supposed to be cross, maybe? It's not a cross. It's like a little puzzle piece, but there would be a cross there because it's a rosary. So crowbar and cross. This is dunes and dessert. Dunes and dessert, crowbar and cross. Stairs. Okay, wait, is this... These are cards. I am now very interested in the what's happening here. I'm going to do spare room, because I didn't do that one yet, and make a pass through here. What's the paintings? There's none paintings in here. Oh, interesting. Okay. There's some packing tape. So this is like literally just for getting through. Oh, I like how that it's actually a window to where the room would be on the outside of the house. Okay, spare room, got it. I'm gonna do. You know what? I'm gonna do parlor for the. Well, I haven't done pantry yet. I really do want to do the puzzle. I like the puzzles. I'll get something for the puzzles. Let's do. I'll get another pantry. Let's do parlor. I'll get a pantry later. So, are there pictures in here? There are. It's the okay. So, E1 is deer and dog tags, or dog tags and deer. Tags, deer. Okay. Neat little puzzle thing. Ah, okay. So it's gonna be the same puzzle for this one, for the parlor game. So the parlor is always a logic room. Okay, so this box is blue. That's true. Gems are in the true box. This box is black. Okay, so one of these has to be false. Which, since this is true and this is true, this is the false one. So the gems are in a true box, means that they are not in a true box. Got it. So the gems are in here. Ah, this is neat. So it's not about finding the true one. It's about finding the one that has the gems in it. Interesting. So the first time I ran into this, it was kind of just lucky that I opened it and the true box happened to have the gems. Or maybe they just do that on purpose to teach you, like the first one is like, hey, it's a logic puzzle. You need to solve the logic puzzle. So this is true. This is true. This one must be false then. And if this were true, then the gems would be in one of those two things. And it's not, so the gems must be here. Ta-da! Gems. Corridor. Whenever you enter the chapel, lose 1 money. I don't have any money. I'm broke. I did a corridor already, right? No, I did a hallway. I will do a corridor. What pictures do we have in here? Okay, we've got... Right, this was the closet previously. So this was like minecart and mobile. So E2. Yeah, E2. Oh, cart and car. Cart and car. There we go, okay. There is absolutely some kind of alliteration situation going on here. And I want to know what it's about. I'm going to say crowbar and cross for that one room. Interesting. So what does that signify? Like, how does that help me? There's a hat. There's a vase. There's a candlestick. Okay. I could get a pantry now if I want to, or I could make this a dead end and sort of let this. Well, this is my only way to proceed. Yeah, I don't know that I think I'm just gonna do the storeroom and get the stuff. This would get me some items though. I don't have any keys yet, however, and getting more gems would be nice. So I'm going to do, since I've gotten both these before, I still haven't gotten pantry. I'm just gonna do storeroom. Oh, I'm rank 2. I guess it's the number of rooms you get. I get a coin. I get a key. I get a gem. So we've got Peapod and Peak. E3. Peapod and Peak, I assume. And I'm wondering if there's like something about these picture names then, and that's like, do I need to spell something, or does this create a password that I can work with then? That's the parlor explanation. This is just some habitable stuff. Okay, so the significance so far, that's a weird wall. What is going on with this? Is this, what is actually going on with this arrangement? This is very strange. I've never seen this in a house before where you just have this wall here, and it's just sort of like in the way. What would this be for? Like, what would you put back here? It's like, I want to see it from the window, but I don't want to see it from inside the room. It's kind of odd. Okay, well, I was able to snuggle my way back there, so. All right. Well, I'm once again, and I'm going to get, like, all dead ends or something, and that'll be the end of the day. Nope. Ooh, security. View inventory of all items currently in the house. Oh. Yeah, okay, let's, I don't know, let's give this a shot. Love security right after the front door. That's neat. Oh, interesting. This one's got a full-on intro to it and everything. This is C... Oh, C1 was cards. Ah, we're being recorded. Old great uncle what's-his-face had a voyeur kink. Oh, the keyboard's actually QWERTY. That's cute. They actually put the keys on there. So what's with all the preamble here in the intro for this room? I don't have any reason to believe there's like a horror element to this. We're gonna see like somebody skittering around in there. That one. Okay. Blue memos equals true, red memos equal lies, unless written by hand. I see you there. Okay. Blue equals true. Red equal lie. Red hand equal true. Good to know. What else we got? But some well-shaded coffee there. Oh, wait, I can touch this one. I will touch in a second. I just want to see what else. Okay, so red memo is true. Keycard access. Oh, wait, that's right, because I had the keycard thing that I turned off. Keycard access security doors are more likely to appear in the higher ranks of the estate. Likewise, as a redundant security measure, normal doors in the estate will also be more likely to be locked as you progress north. Okay. And then this is false. So until further notice, the antechamber has been unlocked and access levers are no longer required to grant entry. So that's false. The pictures in here for C2. C2 are bridge and bride. Okay, so now what I'm seeing here, with at least a few of these, is like there's like only one change to them. Like stairs and stars, bridge and bride are one letter off. Not dunes, desert, dessert, and desert. What's with crowbar and cross though? Rosary and I don't know. But there's definitely something here. So it's like the letter I, the letter S. Okay, so there's information being conveyed through the pictures in here, possibly a message that comprises all of the rooms from top to bottom. So, what was in parlor? Fuck. Oh, that was E1. Okay, yeah, hold on. I definitely need to arrange these better. Dog tags and deer. How is it? Maybe the ones that don't match up are spaces, and that creates a word. What was in the den previously? It was like a tree and a bobby pin? Pine and a pin. So, D1 is pine and pin. Okay. We're getting somewhere, okay. See, your boy can suss out some significance from a mile away, you know what I'm saying? I don't know what this... Oh, so maybe it's the 10? Tag? Could this be tag? Because this is it's like a 10-point buck. Buck and... no. Everything's been like one letter off so far. So I don't know what this is about. But I do think it's based on like one letter differences. Oh shit, I'm using up my fucking steps. Alright, hold on. Let me not run out of steps before I have a chance to like actually get through everything else. Great. So staff notice, effective the first week of December, payroll for all live out and seasonal staff will be managed electronically. As your attendance will no longer be registered at morning roll call, it is doubly important that you do not fail to clock in and out at one of the electronic computer terminals on the estate. 2 of these terminals can be found at security where the punch clock used to be. Got it. And in the laboratory. Any questions or concerns regarding this process should be directed, as always, to our house manager, Mrs. Babbage. Terminal password. I can kind of see it. There's an S. And then it's something else. I don't know. Fuck. A cam tape 56. B cam tape 12. Okay, got it. So, like, each of these corresponds to a different one. So, C cam tape 23. And B cam tape 45. So if I was able to swap these out, then theoretically I could view footage from those areas. This is fully blocked off. Oh, because it's going right. It's going into that one space. So this needs to have a left turn, or I'm effed. Which I don't know. Let me look at this first. Welcome to Mount Holly Security. Press enter. Key card system. Key card system is currently offline because I turned it off. Keycard system settings. Security level medium. Set security level. This is likely a like difficulty modification measure. So this is like an diegetic way to do. Interesting. A diegetic way to okay, unlocked. Or I don't know, actually. I'm going to leave things as is right now, and if it seems like I have to change them later, I will. Real estate. There is one sledgehammer. Interesting. Okay, so there's a sledgehammer in a room I've currently been in. Probably there is, and I didn't realize it. Log in a network, and I don't know the terminal password. Got it. Okay. It starts with an S. I know that. Okay. Oh, wait, what was that up there? Oh, it was just like the top right thing there, the sort of squiggles looked like it might have been significant. It might still be, but it's kind of hard to parse, so I'm not going to worry about it. Is there information I can get from watching the terminals? There is something up there. I wish I could fucking read it, though. I wish I had, like... Again, I wish there was a zoom feature on here, so I could, like, zoom in. That is way too small. Yeah, I don't know. Okay, so I will open this door then, I guess, and keep proceeding. Once again, I have been effed. But there's a sledgehammer somewhere, which probably lets me break through a wall and open a new pathway. I haven't yet gotten nursery, so I should... Oh, you know, I'm just going to get pantry because I keep fucking holding off on it. Oh, yeah, okay, what does this note say? Hey, banana. Oh, so I can just get food also, which gives me more steps. Nice. Like that. Bridget, please pick up some more fruit before Friday, as we've just been informed that we may have an extra guest exploring the house next week. 50 steps should be more than enough, so I think an even spread would be ideal. 5 apples, 5 bananas, 5 oranges. Closed amount should cover expenses, but please bring back any change from the order and leave it in the pantry. Ah, okay, so it's telling me how many fruits are hidden. Maybe not hidden, but, like, distributed to the house. So I found one already. All right, so I have a bunch of steps left and no more rooms I can get to, so let me go find that sledgehammer. It could very well be in the spare room here. Let's see, where else could it be? Is it hiding in the bathroom? Oh, wait, did I read this? Ah, searching the estate can be exhausting. Each time you enter a room, you will lose 1 step. When you no longer have any steps left, you will be too tired and must call it a day. Yeah, I figured that part out. Okay, so I don't know what this is about. Pray and pry. That's it. Pray and pry. Difference is the letter A. So S-A... What's the difference on these? Card and card. So this is... Queen... Queen and ace? Like, Wait, is that... That is spades, yeah. Spade, diamond... It's like the hands that are holding them are different. I will figure that one out. But I am starting to get... there's no pictures in the spare room, so I don't know. E1 is... I didn't figure out dog... It's not a dog tag. It's just like a tag, though. Like, it's a 10 tag point. I don't know. Is there a sledgehammer in here that I missed? Nope. Is it outside? I hadn't considered that, actually. HSS. Stars and Stairs. I'm not seeing anything I can interact with, so... nothing can be brought in or out. So there's probably not going to... The sledgehammer's probably not going to be, like, outside and then you bring it in. Because that's against the rules of things. There's a cane. Several canes. I am going to... I guess I kind of just have to make a pass here and then call it. Oh, there's a pawn in here. Once again, I have seen the pawn. Can I get the key back? Yeah, I mean, this would be a good spot to hide something. Oh, my tummy's rumbling. Oh, my tummy's rumbling. Is there a sledgehammer in here? Cart and car. I mean, if there was going to be a sledgehammer hiding in the storeroom, seems like a good spot. Hey, a picture. It's a Boyd. It's a little blue Boyd. I can't click or do it. Weird. Okay. There's a pawn once again. A little model house thing. Kind of reminds me of some of the other models. Oh, I'm fucking looking at it. Where's the sledgehammer? Okay. Can shatter padlocks on locked trunks. So it's a reusable key. Am I understanding that correctly? I cannot currently benefit from it because there are no locked trunks, but that's what it would let me do. Okay, let me just double check here. Is there anything else I can interact with here? I guess let me check the inventory and see if there's anything else I'm missing. View state inventory. None. Got it. Okay, great. Currently in the house. Got it. It will be updated as new rooms are added. Okay, cool. Keycard system. I have not yet encountered the need for keycards or anything, so that will be that. Cool. Okay. I think we're good here. I really want to get... Hold on. Let me make my little grid here and talk things out while I'm working through it. A, B, C, D. Yeah, I'm just going to do like a really loose one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Oh, I fucking didn't give myself enough space like a cool guy. I'll do it. Fine. It's fine. I'll do up to 7 right now. That's way more than enough space right now. So A1, the difference is the letter S. B1, the difference is the letter R. C1, I haven't figured out yet. It's like card and card. D1 is pin and pine. E1, I mean, I guess let me spend a second here and try and figure this out. So it's a buck, it's a deer, it's a male. Deer. Like, is the 10 significant? Tag? It's definitely a tag, or it's a necklace. But it's not. Maybe it's not. It's not a necklace. It's a tag. Tag and stag. There we go. See, I'm smart. I can figure things out. Tag and stag. Tag and stag. The letter is S again. So we have SR blank ES. Let me go see if I can figure out the bottom room here, and then I'll start having some more information to work with, maybe. So, okay, so let me also cross off the ones that I have figured out. I got that one. Got that one. Got that one. B1. Yeah, I got that one. Got that one as well. Stairs and stars, B2. So that's the letter I. E2, cart and car for T. Peapod and peak. Oh, no. Oh, peas and peak, maybe? But then that's not just like... The other ones, it's like you add a letter. Oh, maybe it's peaks. Peas and peaks. I'll add a question mark to that one. That's E3. Okay, question mark. And then I don't have A2. Fuck, did I not? No, I didn't put anything there. This is start... Yeah, okay, so I've got... This is... The security one is bridge and bride, which is the letter G. E2 is corridor. That's the car and cart. Oh, I put that in the wrong spot, like a dummy. T. I'm going to go ahead and guess that the one up here is an H. Based on how things are filling out. This was kitchen last time. I didn't see pictures. Ah, here we go. Bath and bat. Yes, it is H. Got it. Yep, this is absolutely spelling something. Boy, I picked that one up quick. So I still need to figure out what the first room is, and I can't go back to it, so I have to sort of puzzle on it from here without looking at it. So we've got Queen of Diamonds and Ace of Spades. It's a face card. It's tough because they're both the same. They're both the same type of object too. I'm just crossing out the ones I got so far. It's like playing Wordle. I'm looking at this thing. It's got like the bottom row is SR blank ES. Oh, it's not, because it's not R. It is A. I'm dumb. R. SA blank ES. Right something. Night something. A dessert. Yeah, desert and dessert is definitely correct. I'm gonna have to call it after this anyway, so I can get back to work. But like, okay, this is cool. I got like a starting basis here for some. Like, I'm not just playing to get rooms and try and get advanced progress. Like, I'm trying to pick up additional information from this other thing. There's a Reddington postcard in that one space. I'm just gonna have to keep pushing north. I mean, it seems like part of what I need to do here is pushing north. I'm here. I'm going to read this post somebody posted about blueprints here. So one of the best comparisons I keep coming back to, this is by Aiden Mower. One of the best comparisons I keep coming back to is drafting magic cards. There's a level of randomness that makes it feel like a puzzle game, but it's very much about reading information and leveraging that as you make choices about what cards / room / goals to pursue on any given run. I'm actually enjoying, and somebody else, Gargage, says, I'm actually enjoying the game, but I had to reframe it in my mind. Blueprints is not a puzzle game. It's a roguelike adventure game with resource management and occasional puzzle elements. So far what I'm getting from that seems true. I'm hoping that the information I'm gleaning from this like room letter puzzle thing is of some pretty significant long-term value. I guess I'll find out. I need to get A2, which is this room right here. I need to figure out what C1 is, because I've got everything else every other room I've been to except for the storeroom here. Oh fuck! I put that in the wrong spot again. God damn it! That's the one that's a K question mark. Every room I've been to, every like location on the grid, I have solved except for entrance hall. So once I have entrance hall figured out, then I will know the bottom line. The very bottom line of text. And it's funny, I very smartly was like, let me lay this out exactly like the grid is, because maybe it'll be something. And so yeah, I was like, this is like Wordle, because I'm like, what 5-letter word is S-A blank E-S? And I mean, I could go online and look it up. I'll also, it's fine though. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and do my, let's see. Yeah, okay, and I am now too tired. I call it a day. You can now continue to search tomorrow, however the house might be a little bit different. I'm going to save and quit here. But this was really cool. So I'm going to keep recording. I'm actually glad that I recorded this because it's always fun to talk through my thoughts here and to capture this stuff for puzzle games. Snug little cottage. Nice. Rank reach 3. Neat. Yeah, cool. Hopefully the sound levels weren't fucked up. I never know because I never bother to check it on the first go. I did my best to organize things. So it's like I'd actually at this point rather be peaking a little bit than be too quiet, because being too quiet has really sucked in the past. And peaking, you can just turn your sound down. So, all right, I will record more of this hopefully later today or at some point, and yeah, that'll be a good time. See you later.